Holly McKhann here with Keyur Shah of Senior Helpers of Coastal Orange County. We are so excited to bring you him and his amazing passion for his business. And welcome, Keyur. I would love for you to tell our viewers what it is you and your company do and what led you to do it.
Thank you so much for having me here, Holly. Appreciate it. Let's start with the second question first. My background has been in corporate America. So I spent the last 20 odd years doing marketing and brand management for Fortune 50 companies. Spent over a decade at Disney, spent some time at Live Nation. So very large companies. Towards the end of that stint, my parents got older and got sicker, and my mom started fighting cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's been a cancer survivor. She's had breast cancer twice before in her life, and she's fought and survived that.
Wow.
But most recently, even today, she's fighting esophagus cancer.
Oh.
And it's horrible, and it puts a lot of strain on her physically, psychologically, as well as my father, who is a bit older and the primary caregiver. So that got me looking into what kind of care can I give my parents. And I knew nothing about this world. But it exposed me to this world, and we started talking to various kind of providers, and it kind of led me to believe, this is the right kind of thing for me to do for the next phase of my career and my life. And in my culture, I'm originally from India. We take care of our parents. We have a big ecosystem and a good support group, but I can't do that because my parents live in India. They live 8,000 miles away.
Wow.
So I can't take care of them, so I take care of others now.
That is
and
wonderful.
That's why I do what I do.
That is amazing. What a wonderful origin story. And so many of us don't even know about this world because we don't need to. And then when you learn about it, like, oh, wow, what do I do? How do I care for my loved ones? Especially if it's somebody perhaps my age with parents that need help and I can't be there for them, or they're in another state. So
we see this all the time. The number one question I get is, how does this work?
Yes.
Tell me what it's about. How does it work? Until you need it, you have no idea about it. And I know that because I was there. I was on the other side of the table having the same conversation with agencies like I am now, caregivers, even hospice. And it was heartbreaking and very, very difficult. It's an overwhelming time. The options are way too many. It's very confusing. And we're in a stressful environment as it is with the health of our loved one, right?
Yes.
Now to make a big decision like this, really important. So that's what I help people with, helping make the right decision, giving them the options, giving them the choices, educating them on what is it like really, because I know in a certain way I can relate.
And I imagine that you have clients or patients, I don't know what the right word here is, but that have a wide range of needs. Some need companionship. Some need someone to help them with cooking, or I think you call it activities of daily living. Is that what it's called?
That's right.
So tell us more about the range of services that you offer and what people could use you for.
Most of the time. So we're a licensed agency, right? And we provide services in three major buckets, which is how I explain to most families. One we call personal care, which is taking care of someone's personal hygiene needs. These could be things like bathing, toileting, dressing, feeding of some sort, right? And those are for folks, clients with higher level of care. It could also be caring for someone that's got Parkinson's or dementia, and we specialize in those programs. Another bucket that we talk about is companionship, like you said. Now, that is not just companionship in the sense of the word, but it includes things like housekeeping, laundry, doing the dishes, taking the trash out, bringing the mail in, helping with mobility around the house, and doing some chores, making the bed, changing the sheets, those kinds of things. A little bit of extra help goes a long way.
Oh, yes.
The third bucket is transportation. Where many times, there might be one person, they may have a spouse, may not have a spouse, but they may have the mental acuity to drive, or those driving privileges have been taken away from them and they need to go places. So we help them with that too. We take them to doctor's appointments or medical appointments. We take them to the nail salon, to the library, to the driving range, to lunch, things of that nature. So we try to plug a need where the families have.
I heard you say nail salon, but you got to remember hair salon. The ladies love their hair to get done.
Absolutely. Not just the ladies.
True. Men need haircuts too. Yes. So this is so fascinating. And I've often wondered how people learn how to be one of the service providers. So when you hire the people that work for you, what kind of training do they get, if any?
Well, we overinvest in training. We really invest a lot in spending time with our caregivers because we have a responsibility. When we have someone that we're sending to an elder citizen's home, we know that, we bear that burden of making sure that they're doing the job the right way. So we hire people of two kinds, mostly. But the most important thing that we look for is heart. When I say two kinds, is people who have professional experience in caregiving, or people that have personal experience in caregiving, like a family member, a parent, or a grandparent, or a neighbor. We will hire them all because we look for heart and we train for skill, because we can't hire for heart.
Yeah.
So as long as you have that compassion, that empathy, that ability to listen and adapt, we want people that are reliable and trustworthy. The skills, I'll walk you through my training center right now, and that's what we can, we arm them with those skills.
Yeah, and I've never seen an in-person training facility, so this is great. Let's go take a look and see what it looks like.
So Holly, talking about training, like we were saying. So let me just introduce you to our training center. We call it our Center of Excellence. So this area here is a simulated apartment or a living room situation where we have couches and chairs, and we bring in rugs, which are trip hazards. So we try to show people and train them on what to look for. We have cords and cables and debris and books and things of that nature with a coffee table, and we train people on how do they navigate a wheelchair or a walker the right way through this environment. And we want them to be aware of what the risks are, because our job is to minimize the risks for falls. And that's why we train folks in this environment. Now, this isn't the only thing that they deal with, right? We talked about personal care earlier. So this is where we've built our this is where we've built our training center. We have a hospital bed, and we provide training. Like I said, when we hire people that are not professionally trained, or not professionally trained in all the aspects that we need them to be, we provide them the training there. A hospital bed with all the fixings here. There's a wheelchair there, a walker behind you, a walker here. We even have a Hoyer lift. And we train people on a manual Hoyer lift, which is used to lift people and move them around, transfer them safely. And the reason why we have a manual lift is because the electronic ones are easy. We want to teach them hard so they can do easy. If we taught them easy, they wouldn't be able to do hard.
Right? Very thoughtful.
And then here, not everybody is comfortable or well-versed with changing diapers, transferring people. So we have a gate belt transfer board. So we really take the time to invest in people and make sure that they're training and they're learning the skills the right way.
Because it's better to learn here than it is on the job with the patient, right?
Absolutely. Like I said, that's the responsibility we have and the commitment we have to our families, that when we put someone in their home, we're doing the best we can to make the right fit for them. So the fit doesn't just come in training and expertise, but also in compatibility. So we overinvest our time in understanding what makes that family work, what are the dynamics, what are the styles that will work in that home. And then we have our caregiver matching process to make sure there's the right person there.
That's wonderful. Because how often do you get caregivers that you hire that have no experience with this?
Sometimes we do.
So they need this.
They need this.
Like if they can't just watch YouTube videos and hope to learn it. So this is really great.
We do three kinds of training. We have classroom style training. We have online training, and then we have an EMT that comes in and does hands-on training for our caregivers. Soon, we're going to take this to the community and start offering free training for the family caregiver. If you're coming to us and you're telling us that you're caring for your mom or your dad, just come and learn from us and go home and do a better job. We'll sleep happier.
How wonderful. And then, of course, when it becomes too much to bear, they know a trusted source they can go to get more help.
That's right.
So, yeah. Well, tell us, is there any kind of minimum that you charge? Minimum number of hours that are required per week or per day?
I'm going to blow your mind here. We're one of the only companies that have no minimum hour requirements.
Oh, wow.
Right? So most agencies will have a 4-hour minimum per day, sometimes 12 per week. We have clients that do 1 hour in the whole week. And we have clients that are 24 hours in the same day. So be it a little bit of care, be it a lot of care, we got you covered.
That is fantastic. Well, this has been super enlightening. I'm so impressed with your training facility, your passion, your heart. You can tell that it just exudes from you that you really care about your patients and your clients as well as your employees. So thanks for sharing all that.
No, my pleasure. Thank you. This is really important work that we do. And it's so satisfying and it's really rewarding. So I'm really fortunate to have found this path.
Well, tell us what areas of Orange County you serve.
So South Orange County, from Mission Viejo down to South San Clemente is the area that we serve.
And what is your website?
SeniorHelpers.com. Just go there and you plug in your address or your zip code, will pop up.
And they'll get to you. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here today. If you have any questions for him, give him a call. His phone number is going to be in the description below. And if you want to be tracking him to see what he's offering in the community, definitely get in touch with him. He's a great resource. Thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure, Holly. Thank you.
All right.